In this video, we're taking you on the Olympic National Forest Grip Twister Tour.
Come along for the ride. It's going to be an awesome one. You will not want to miss.
Good morning from day 2 of our Grip Twister Olympic National Forest Tour. We're super excited. What are we doing today, Nathan?
We're going to go ride the tracks. I know we're going to go to a beach, Hurricane Ridge, and then there's a lookout that has a weird name, Kolsch Nanitch or something like that.
This is one of my favorite parts that I've been looking forward to on this trip for 4 years since we got this book, because he's got the best wording around these points of interest. And then there's a left to see some really great views. But then the next one, this is the one I've been waiting for. A well-used quad trail on the right here leads to question mark? Explore it and find out.
Never thought I would be so glad to see a 2-track road.
For tonight, there's abundant camping, but I'm super looking forward to this Helen Clapp spruce tree. It is a 600-year-old Sitka spruce that grows at the end of the field, and the owners have given people who are on this tour permission to camp on their property for free.
How far is that from us right now?
A lot of miles, like
So
150. This is the part of the tour I've been looking forward to the most, and even if that's not far enough to get tonight, and we don't get the whole tour done, at least we've done those parts.
We left Old Mill Cafe with full bellies, found Bigfoot in the town of Sequim, and left town on the twisty pavement road for our first point of interest, Hurricane Ridge. Be forewarned, the entrance fee is $25 per motorcycle. Well worth it for us, for the great views, but the actual parking lot was full and quite busy, so we made our way to Obstruction Point on the less traveled road for some spectacular views and beautiful alpine meadows.
So we made it out to Obstruction Point, which had an absolutely fantastic road. Probably my favorite road so far. The view out here is amazing. You can see snow-capped peaks even in late August. That's just incredible.
And the views were varied. You'd be in the forest for a second and then boom, it would open up and you'd have cliffside and peaks, and it was amazing. All right, so next we're gonna head down off of Hurricane Ridge, down to the beach, maybe touch the Pacific Ocean very briefly. We'll be going along a little bit of Lake Crescent, and then we're gonna find another viewpoint for y'all where there used to be a fire tower. It has since burned, but still supposedly has a magnificent view.
I feel like we're getting today all of the views that we were missing yesterday. It's gonna be a day of viewpoints.
Views, views, views.
Yeah, so we'll take you along with us. This looks like we can get around it.
I think we can get through this.
Okay, I'll let you go first.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Beautiful done, sir.
That was almost too skinny. I felt my foot hit the rock.
Oh God. There are leaves in my face. Okay. Okay.
Nice job! You did it!
Oh, that was scary.
Gosh, that was super fun. You did great. Kris says she thought it was scary. You guys can't hear her, but I'm on the headset with her. That is in the book and documented so that people who want to go through that can. That if you don't want to do that washout section, you can take the pavement twisty Route C, which bypasses this section. This is nutty. Oh my god. I'm having to duck behind my rally tower.
Oh shit, I lost it. Ah! Damn it. I was like, I can feel it going left and my right foot is down. I'm trying to figure out what. Yeah, anyway, there's a waypoint here, and we're supposed to go. I'm just gonna
I love how you're looking at it on the bike side. Oh my god.
I think we just go that way. It's really fun in here. I don't have a rally tower to duck under. Ow! That was my teeth. How did it get into my teeth? I got the helmet on. This is the first time I've broken a sweat on this. Woo! Hello. Okay. Slowing down, guys. Ow! That was my face. It's fine. Try that.
Almost looks like we're wandering into somebody's campsite.
Let's go that way, doesn't it? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Look down there. You can see the highway with the bridge down there. Oh my gosh. And then just mountains, the whole Olympics. You can even see snow-capped mountains over there. Whoa. This is really cool and beautiful. This used to be a fire lookout. And even though the fire lookout's not here, this remains. It's so cool.
Tell me or tell them about what we just did.
Well, we just are on what? I think we're on Route D now. And you have the option between Route D and the Z twisty route on the pavement. And the road, it says there's a washout, but a bike can get through. This is what the book tells me. And so we get through the first washout, and it's like kind of rocked off. And then there's another washout. And then there's another washout. And then there's a log. And then, because there's all these washouts, the bushes have grown over the road. And so we spent the whole time, Nathan said he was ducking behind his rally tower. And I was like ducked down, ducked down trying to like use the top of my helmet to deflect the bushes. Because if I closed my helmet, it was hot. If I opened my helmet, they were smacking me in the face. It was all very entertaining and exciting. And then we get to this road to come to this beautiful lookout, and I know that it is no longer here, so I assume that the road's going to be really, really hard and technical, and it is like the most beautiful pine cone covered dirt road we've ridden yet. I think that's a good canal. Or something else that I don't know.
Way off in the distance up there.
But wow, look how far you can see. Forget, you can't hear me if I look away from the camera. Look how far you can see. It is, yeah, this is great. Today's the day of views, I agree. And amazing dual sport riding. How do you get both in the same day?
Just thinking about like how lucky we are to have access to public lands like this and be able to do motorcycling trips and experience the vast beauty of the Pacific Northwest. Come out here and do the Olympic Peninsula Grip Twister Tour. It's pretty cool. That was cool. That was a cool downhill, and I mean, we were all the way on top of that ridgeline up there somewhere where the fire lookout was. And we just lost all that elevation in like, what, 4 or 5 miles?
Yeah, it was fast.
So next?
Right.
And then what?
I don't know.
We became a part of our prior view from the lookout tower. After that, Highway 101 took us to some more gravel roads with bridges, mellow and beautiful Forest Service roads, where we could relax into the rhythm of riding in the forest, some rocky technical sections that were remnants of prior rock slides with plenty of texture to wake us up from our prior forest relaxation and reinvigorate our brains and bellies. Then some short views between the trees as we made our way closer to Pizza and Forks. but not before going on Kris's side quest of doom.
I don't know if I would call this a quad trail.
Also feels like it's coming to a quick and sudden end. It says it continues. But I don't feel good about this. A very skilled rider could get through here. 4 years. I've been waiting to ride this seldom used quad trail that has a question mark at the end. And, well, we can't get to the end. There is an uprooted tree right there. There's trees growing out of the ground right there. We're turning around. We'll never know what's at the end of the quad trail.
Oh boy. Well, we are back on track on our way to Forks. I think it's close-ish, and we're both very excited for pizza. So it turns out Kris misled us again. The quad trail is right back there, so I have to turn this big beast around on this little tiny road again. Thanks, Kris. Yeah, it is a little steep. Kris says, I don't like going down this far. Did you say seldom used is pretty accurate? Kind of cool. It's like a drop off on the left. You should have sent me, like, I would have done the whole thing and came back and told you how awesome it was. And then you would have been jealous and had to go do it. This is longer than I thought it was going to be.
Oh shit, I'm going down. Down. Oh, I'm fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're not hurt.
Thanks. Oh, there's clovers. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to get off of it. That sucks right there.
This is just a really bad spot for me. It's steeper than I'm sure it looks in the camera. You missed a tree by pretty good, just barely. So I have to ask you a question.
Yes.
Is discovering this worth potentially hurting yourself?
No.
Do you think it's fair to turn around? Or do you want to hike down?
We could hike down, or is it on the map at all? Because we could check how far it is.
Decision, Kris, was...
I'm snacking, and we're going to walk a little bit and see how close we are. It also says in the book, without any distances, that this is a well-used quad trail, which I am struggling to believe. Like, there are ferns in the middle of the trail, and trees right behind Nathan there.
Kris has got to know. The burning question in her brain. What does it go to? We're saving you all the trouble of having to ride this trail.
Seriously? I want to know what the prize is.
We've been hiking for about a half a mile.
Technically, we're still on the trail. It certainly feels like the bike track we were following stopped. What is this leading to? Alright, whose definition of used quad trail is this?
There's a lot of going back up that we have to do after this, whatever this surprise is Kris has gotten planned for us.
He's going to tell you in advance. It's not pizza.
This has probably not been used in a while because it looks like a fairly wet log and no tire marks. I've hiked about a mile now. I think going to come up to a creek or something, so because I can hear water and I saw it earlier from a little bit higher vantage point. I pressed on a little bit, just a little bit faster than Kris was going because, well, one, we're running out of light, and two, I'm very pizza motivated.
I'm hoping there's a really good surprise at the end of this.
Guys, I gotta show you this because I think we've officially reached the end of the trail. So it's kind of, looks like a trail going through here, but then if you turn around, you can see here where somebody in times past did a little Brody and spun around and turned around because it really looks like the trail just kind of disappears into the bushes. There's a big ledge here that you probably can't tell is there. Spider webs, they don't feel awesome brushing on your arm. And I don't know, I guess that could be the trail right there. But this is a big, probably 5-foot step down right here that you probably can't tell what it is in the video. Looks like this possibly could be the trail. But then from there, It's really steep, and this vegetation is deeper than my boots, so nobody's been down here, I think, either in a really long time or ever. And I think what it brings you to, or is supposed to bring you to, I'm hearing is a creek down there. I don't want to fall off this edge because it looks like a steep drop off and I can't really see where the ground ends. So I don't know, you guys tell me. Does that look like a question mark to you? It kind of does to me. Well, Kris, was it worth it?
Not funny. No, don't go this way. Now we get to hike up to the bikes.
And turn them around and ride them out.
No, we live here now.
Now we get to hike about a mile back to the bikes through all kinds of, I think these are stinging nettle. Trying really hard not to let them touch me. It is thick brush, it's relatively steep, and I've had a long day of riding today, so I think we're both a little tired. Making the call to hike instead of ride, I think, was the right call, just to preserve our safety, our bikes not getting broken out in the middle of the bushes here, not having any cell service, having to try and rescue a broken bike or a broken body in the middle of that. We're probably about halfway back. I'll bring you guys back when we get the bikes. Got to the bikes. We'll turn them around and get on out of here, because I am still dreaming of pizza, right, Kris?
Yeah.
Is that our motivation?
Pizza!
We did hear something crashing down the bushes down that way. So I just made a bunch of noise, assuming that it's probably a deer, but there's something sounded like a wild animal that was crunching through some sticks and bushes. Bear spray is on the bike, unfortunately. We're almost there, but not quite.
We did it! We made it back to the bikes! That's only step one. Somehow we gotta get out of here, which means turning the bikes around. Oh boy.
This section was a lot steeper than it looks on camera. The trail had essentially become forest floor with wet vegetation on top and loose soil underneath that offered not a lot in the way of traction. Adding to that, our turnaround spot was about the midway point down a short but steeper section of the trail, making turning around then getting going especially difficult on the almost 500-pound KTM 790. The sun was getting low as we wrestled and pointed the bike uphill for the steep 2-mile ascent back to the 2-track road we started on before attempting this quote-unquote well-used quad trail with a question mark ending. I guess the adventure could be ended with a question. Why in the heck did we do this?
Nathan's volunteering to turn my bike around. Filming, helpfully.
Okay. Is this thing recording? It is. This bike was a bear just to get that far. Just doing a lot of spinning. Giving Kris a few minutes head start. I'm gonna try and get on the bike without dropping it. I think we're good. This is all gonna be about controlling traction, momentum, balance. I'm gonna do my best to just not do any stopping at all. Hopefully Kris makes it up there okay and she's not gonna, either stop and get stuck on something like a log or a stick or something, or lose her balance and fall. Getting this thing going is, honestly, it's really tricky. I consider myself an upper intermediate rider, and I'm nervous about this. The only thing we can do is do it. So far, not too bad. Can't really see anything through these branches. First gear, no clutch. So far, so good. I am not gonna stop. The hardest part, I think, is the branches. The little bushes and stuff sticking out. Just being able to see, make sure it's a clear path. This is going okay so far. I'm just gonna keep the momentum and not stop. This is nice right here. Way down, way down, way down. Can't see anything. Wow. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Woo! We're going for it. We are going for it. Woo-hoo! Woo! Got a little air there. I'm really nervous. It probably looks really easy on camera. I'm sure it does. But I really do not want to stop. Hopefully Kris is doing okay. Can't see anything. I think we're getting close. Ah! Woo-hoo! 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 We did it! Woo-hoo! Never thought I would be so glad to see a 2-track road. Thanks you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, let us know. You know, we're making these videos for fun, so we just appreciate you watching. We made it to pizza. There it is, Pacific Pizza, and we're probably gonna sit right outside and eat some pizza. Yay! We were out there suffering in the hiking in the middle of the rainforest. What was hot and sticky and muggy. This was worth it. Well, food was eaten, and it is nearly dark, and it's time to go find a campsite 23 miles away and set up tents in the dark. Status update. It is definitely dark, but we are right next to a 600-year-old something or other. Sitka spruce tree. We have the tent set up and we are both exhausted. It's like 9:45 at night. We rolled in about 20 minutes ago, woke up the owner of the place, and he was very nice, gracious. He said, yeah, if you're riding the Grip Twister Tour, you can stay here for free. It was super cool. I think it's only $5 if you're not, so we're gonna go to bed. We're both really tired. We had a lot of adventure today, but we hope you enjoyed the adventure, and thanks for coming along with us.
Good night.
I just don't see any way that we could get across this. We're gonna have to backtrack. It looked like about 2 or 3 miles. I think we did around 200 miles today.
I love this. Ancient gemstones. Ah, it's a rusty truck. I'm so excited. It says it goes 100 miles an hour.
We're here to explore, so let's go explore some more.